Welcome to another episode of Live in the Comments with King Gerald Jones. I'm King Gerald, and this is Live in the Comments. Live in the Comments is a spinoff from my podcast where I come online and I answer all questions on every platform: TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, Snapchat, all my platforms, the Thousand Body Podcast or King Gerald Jones. So let's get right into it. First comment is from Ben That Bitch by Pooh Baby. She just put two claps. Well, before that, I'm going to go to the very beginning and I'm going to address when I first said I was going to do a podcast. When I first said I'm going to be telling my story about sleeping with different women and how I'm going to pull a tag or a ticket out of the body bowl and then begin to freestyle and tell a story as I remember it. So when I first made that post, then these are the comments that people had, and these are the things that people had to say when I said I was going to go start doing this podcast, Thousand Bodies. So the first comment is from Ben That B by Pooh Baby. She has two hand claps and the heart eyes. The next comment on Instagram is from Keys to the City _Atlanta. She says, tell your story with clapping hands. The next comment comes from Deucey Deuce, and she just put a heart eyes with a heart. On Instagram, we have my _ yeah. She just put three claps. Toy Brown, she put 1,000 with a question mark and exclamation marks. Jesus Christ. Now the thing for me, and the thing without anybody that know, and what I mean by that is 1,000 bodies is really not that much. If you really do the math, I'm not about to tell y'all how old I am, but I'm Unc. So if you really do the math and figure that I've been having sex since I was 14 years old, calculate how many times a year you would have to have sex, it's really not that much if that's what you want. Now, I understand people might not have that many numbers because they be blinded by relationships and other things like that. So anybody that know 1,000 bodies is really not a lot of bodies, but we're going to get to it. Me, myself, and Michelle, she says, now this is something I would love to, I guess, watch. Swear this is something I would love to want to pitch. Keep living in your truth. Thank you, Michelle. Next comment comes from Instagram. Miss Ditto Sexy Ass. Ha ha ha. So will you change the names or are you keeping it real? So I am keeping it real by telling the stories, but I'm not about to say the people's name. If I've had people say, they related to the story. They said I might have told it a little different, but all I can do is tell from my perspective. But to answer her question, I'm not about to tell nobody, speak nobody's name. If they want their name to be on, they'll get on the post, they'll get on the and say it's them. But by law, I cannot say their name, and I'm not about to say their name. The next comment comes from 2black _ too strong. He said, okay, champ. The next comment comes from you love me, eek. You love me, eek. You love me, eek says sheesh. I don't know why people think 1,000 bodies is a lot when it's really not. But hey, shopping spree _ EEEE. She says you kept count or that's an estimate. I did keep count. I actually started keeping count when I first went to the county jail. I was in the county jail and I was kind of bored. So I was like, let me write down all the women. And this is when I was 18. I was 18. So when I was 18, I went to LA County Jail and I was there for some months. So I was like, let me write down all the names of the females that I slept with. So at that time, it had been from age 14 to 18. So I think I came up with something like 101 or 1 something. So I decided at 18 that I'm about to really go in and I'm about to really rack my numbers up, especially, I don't know you have to be there to know it. So in the county, you kind of like bored and you kind of reflect on the things that you did and didn't do. So I was kind of like, man, I think I need to have had more numbers, or I don't ever want to be in a situation where I can't have sex anymore. So next time when I get out in these couple of months, in these few months, I'm going to rack up the numbers. So that's when I decided to start taking tally and start taking count. Next thing is, G, you been on. G, you, Shaka, Shay, I don't know, Shaker from Instagram says, G, you been on. Nurse Betty, where's the book? The book gonna come, Nurse Betty. I know you've been pressing me for the book. The book is gonna come. Next from Instagram, Scales underscore balances says, write a book and give the I'm assuming unaware women, some change. I don't even know what that means. Let me repeat that. Maybe I'm reading it wrong. Write a book and give the I'm assuming unaware women some change. Oh, give them some money. Why would I give them money? They can write their own book. Why would I do that? I'll foot your head. Phil Amar, I don't know, Phil Lamar. Phil Lamar, she just put clap hands. That's her comment. On Instagram, I can only be Deborah. She says, oh, wow. Again, I think she's kind of moved by the number, but that's really not that many. 1,000 bodies at my age, that's really not that many. So next comment is from Jackie L. She said, boy, please, with a laughing emoji. Okay, I don't even know what that means, but okay, boy, please. Lotus underscore Queen 333. She says, how many of them were men? I think I might have deleted. I did. I blocked her. First of all, I went to her page. She said, how many were men? So now she's want to emasculate me, sex play me, and disrespect me. So I went to her page, and it was a fake page in the first place. She didn't have no pictures, no nothing. So I just blocked her. But that was her comment. So the pretty professor 08. She says 1,000 bodies with 4 question marks. I gotta hear this deeper context because there ain't no way you penetrated 1,000 people. Oh shit! And she unfollowed me. Man, I thought you wanted to hear. You was being facetious. I thought you wanted to hear about it. Next comment comes from Miss Debonair. She put a skull face and 4 laughing emojis. Miss Debonair. So let's switch it on up. Those were all the comments from Instagram. Here we go. We're gonna jump to TikTok. I think it was only a few from TikTok. So let me see where we at on TikTok. To the art TikTok, you don't stop. Oh no. Or should we just go? No, we're gonna go to Facebook. We're gonna go to the Facebook comments. But yeah, I thought speaking on what the questions and the comments that I've really been hearing is like wow about the 1,000 bodies. But I guess to me it wasn't a lot. To me, 1,000 bodies not a lot considering my age, considering what I was doing, considering that I had a goal, not even a goal, but I just was on what I was on. So on Facebook, we have comments from Yana Nicole. Yana Nicole says, how exciting. Keep us posted so we can spread the word. Make sure you guys go to my YouTube. 1,000 Bodies Podcast. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Do all the good shit to get me in that algorithm so y'all can keep hearing my stories so I can blow up, so my stories could blow up. The next person, Michelle Scott. She put congratulations with some little emojis, balloon and ribbon and whatnot. And she say, dope. I guess she's saying congratulations on the podcast. I don't know if she's saying congratulations on the bodies or congratulations on the podcast, but whatever. Thank you. Evan Jones with an A. You know I'm going to support. Thanks, Evan. I appreciate that. And Jones unrelated. Twana Myrix says congratulations. I'm assuming she's saying, or presuming she's saying congratulations on the podcast, possibly the bodies, whatever. Pretty Ricky says, now I know where you, because in the video, in the reel, I actually put a video of where I lost my virginity. Those were the apartments when I stayed in the jungles. I didn't live in those particular apartments. I stayed on Nicolette, but those apartments on Santa Rosalia, that's where my homeboy lived and where I lost my virginity and where I began the story and start telling about the 1,000 bodies. So she says, now I know where you live. Now I don't live right there. Congratulations. I'm a tune in. Sounds like good listen. Yeah, make sure you like, share, subscribe. Go to YouTube, 1,000 Bodies Podcast. So Tar Nita McHenry, congratulations to you. I'm so happy for you, and I can't wait to watch. How or what did you use to keep count of the 1,000 different experiences? Like I said before, if y'all just tuning in and y'all missed the explanation before, when I was 18, I went to the county jail for a couple of months. While I was bored in the county jail, I said, let me write down all the names of the women that I have been with. So I got to like 101 or 10 something. So I said in this amount of months that I was doing in the county that when I get out, I'm really going on a rampage and I'm really about to rack these bodies up. So that's when I first start counting, and I actually start writing, keeping notes, and jotting them down. So that I hope I answered your question. Brandy M. Hall. Brandy M. Hall says, I feel like you were right on time. This is awesome. Proud of you. I'm here for it. Let me see. I might want an invite to talk about some real topics. Brandy, if you got 1,000 bodies, you definitely if you have 1,000 bodies, you definitely can come on the podcast and we can chop it up. But you got to have 1,000 bodies. Next comment from Facebook is from V Still Winning. V Still Winning says, congratulations, I will tune in. Thank you, V. Thanks for tuning in. Carter Keisha. Carter Keisha says, Jeesh, 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 Sheesh. It's supposed to be Sheesh, but she put a G on it. Sheesh, congratulations. Congratulations on the podcast. So my boy Terrell Baker, 1,000, he said 1,000 bodies, your ass off the meat rack. That's 1,000 bodies, Terrell Baker, my boy. Next comment is from Patricia Fields. She just put a little GIF, a GIF, is that what it's called? She put a little GIF of, I don't even know who that white girl is. I don't know who that is. But she put that little thing right there. I don't know who that white girl is. Next come from Christy Little. Christy Little, she also put a GIF or a GIF. And I don't know what that is. I don't know who or what that is. A cartoon or whatever. Next comment comes from Tristina Monique. Tristina Monique says, good shit. Felidia. Damn, this is a cold ass name. Felidia. Felidia. Philadelphia Salad says, tuned in. She says she's going to tune in. Tia Goldenberry on Facebook says, nice, with a thumbs up. Latoya versus Toy Toy. Latoya versus Toy Toy on Facebook says, I'm proud of you. Keep us posted. I will definitely hop on. She's proud of me for starting a podcast. Tanisha Bennett says, flamed up. I guess she's talking about my outfit. I've got a red Dodger hat on the reel that started, or the trailer. You guys go check it out on my platforms. Go see the trailer. I have it tagged on Instagram. I have it tagged at the top. So go check it out. King Gerald Jones on Instagram. Next comment comes from Tiana Venable. Tiana Venable says shared. She shared it. Thank you, Tiana. Okay. So those are all the comments from Instagram. Those are all the comments from, oh man. Those are all the comments from Instagram. Those are all the comments from Facebook. Let's go to the TikTok. Let's go to the TikTok comments. Boom, boom, boom. Scrolling on down. Okay. So, okay. Ooh, where's that at? Oh. Okay. Okie dokie. Okay. I don't see these. Ooh, I don't see these. Okay, scrolling down. I'm almost finished, you guys, with the live in the comments with King Gerald. Comment what do you guys think about me addressing the comments. Make sure you check out my podcast, 1,000 Bodies. Make sure you also check out my spinoff, 1,000 Questions from Mars, where she asks me questions about my podcast, because it gives more of a woman's questioning or more of a woman perspective, because I'm just a man telling the masculine story. You might want to have questions, or you might want to know, deeper questions about what I'm saying. So we have a comment that says, sending much love, much success in all your endeavors. That's from tap_n on TikTok. Next one is from Nita Johnson 444. She put 2 100s. That's from Nita Johnson. She put 2 100s. Okay. So we still on TikTok. We got some comments on TikTok. Let's scroll up. Gotta scroll up. Gotta find them. Gotta scroll up. Gotta find. Or is that it? That might be it, y'all. That might be it for tonight. So make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching live in the comments with King Gerald Jones. Comment, and your comment will be read on live. You guys have a good. Oh, it's Friday. It's Friday, so you guys have a good weekend, and see you guys Monday when I drop the podcast, 1,000 Bodies.